A Table for Two by It's_Kingston on AO3. Episode 6. Chapter 4. 7 seemed to arrive quickly as Luz dreaded asking Amity. It wasn't anything big, she just wanted to know about her. But it seemed big. It seemed like something that could put a wedge between them, and Luz wasn't sure why. A knock on the door snapped Luz out of her tinker-like thoughts. "Coming!" she called as she headed to the door, opening it, revealing Amity, holding a box of pizza and a 2-liter of soda. "You ordered the world's hottest delivery girl, right?" Amity asked, grinning as she walked in. "Yeah," Luz said, stepping outside to look around, before turning back to Amity and shrugging. "They must have forgotten to send her." "Thanks," Amity grumbled back, playfully narrowing her eyes in a mock annoyance. "You're very welcome." Luz grabbed the box of pizza and set it down on the coffee table. "The kitchen is to your left. Could you put the soda in the fridge?" Amity hummed in acknowledgement and went to the kitchen as Luz set out the board game. Suddenly, Luz heard a yelp, followed by Amity quickly coming into the living room. "You've got an owl infestation." "What?" Luz said back, walking into the kitchen and flipping the light switch on. "Oh, that's Hooty. He lives here. Just give him food as an offering and he won't torment you," Luz casually explained. "Who would keep a devil owl in their home? He tried to bite me," Amity exclaimed, glaring at Hooty. "He was Ida's, but when her and Rainey opened the diner, he bit people and stole their food, so I took him in," Luz said back as she held out her arm. "Hey, Hooty," she said, causing the owl to fly over and land on her. "He won't bite you if you give him food," Luz said, handing Amity a leaf. "This isn't food." "He likes them," Luz suggested. "Just hold out your arm and call him. He likes people." "Come on, Hooty," Amity said, hesitantly holding out her arm. Hooty hopped over and quickly snatched a leaf with its beak. He hooted, and Amity pet him, before flying and landing on the fridge again. "Oh, he wants to go out," Luz said, opening the window beside him. "He just leaves?" Amity asked, watching Hooty fly out. "Yeah, I'm not sure where he goes or what he does, but he always makes it back unharmed whenever he's hungry," Luz said back, looking out the window for any sign of Hooty. "Speaking of hungry, let's go eat the pizza before it gets cold." Agreed. They both sat comfortably on Luz's couch as they ate. Luz was about to put in a movie before she remembered what she wanted to ask. Hey," Luz said, getting Amity's attention. "Yeah?" "We know each other now, right?" Luz asked, glancing over at Amity. "Yeah, I guess so. Why?" Amity replied, raising an eyebrow. "You never told me about yourself or why you keep it a secret. Is it something bad? Am I harboring a criminal?" Luz questioned, narrowing her eyes. Amity laughed, a nervous smile growing on her face. "Do you know Blight Tech?" she asked, her gaze settling on the floor. "The biggest security and technology company in the world? Nope, I have no clue," Luz said sarcastically. Then it clicked. "Wait, are you—" Amity cut her off. "The failed Blight kid? Yeah." "I wouldn't say failed," Luz said reassuringly. "Well, that's what they called me anyways. That's also why I dyed my hair and got tattoos, so my parents kicked me out of the business, which is what I wanted." She stole a glance towards Luz, looking for any sign of pity on her face. "I never wanted to be a part of their scammy, dishonest money-making schemes. I don't think my siblings wanted either, but that's a different story." Amity trailed off, staying silent for a moment before adding, "That," she gestures vaguely around herself, "doesn't change anything, right?" Luz scooted closer, wrapping her arms around Amity. "Of course not, newbie. Your tragic backstory doesn't make up for your lack of cooking abilities." Amity looked up, a genuine smile replacing the nervous one, as she leaned in and kissed Luz's cheek. "My charm does, though." She laughed. Luz was caught off guard and momentarily stunned. "Yeah," she agreed before quickly standing up. "I'm gonna go take a phone call." Your phone didn't ring. I meant make a phone call. To Ida. She wanted to know how Hooty was doing. You're a terrible liar. Go get yourself together. Amity teased as Luz walked away. No, I'm not, Luz declared as she dipped into the kitchen. Oh, geez. He reached up and ran her fingers through her hair. Was that a joke kiss or a flirty one? After several minutes of Luz pacing around the kitchen, Amity spoke from the living room, disrupting Luz's gay panic. Hey, Pancake, want to start some movies? Yeah, I'm coming. Luz took a breath and came back in, sitting down beside Amity. Oh, yeah, sorry about kissing you, out of nowhere, without asking, I mean. Amity said, keeping her eyes on the blank screen. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Luz said back, adding under her breath. I wouldn't mind if you did it again. What? Amity, who was right beside her, heard clearly. What? Luz said back, playing dumb. Amity grinned and looked towards Luz. I'll keep that in mind. She's not good for my heart, I swear. The movie started. It was an older one. A slasher fic. The kind where the good guy almost wins, but the bad guy comes back for another movie. I think I've seen this one, Luz said as the villain, a tall man in a dark cloak, jumped in front of the window, barbed wire baseball in hand. I don't think I have, Amity said back, jolting slightly as he ducked off screen, only to reappear closer. Luz laughed. It's just a little jump scare, she teased, scooting closer to Amity. Are you trying to comfort me or lay on me? Luz snuggled, seeming deep in thought. Both. Amity smiled and slung her arm around Luz, pulling her closer so her head rested on Amity's shoulder. Comfy? Yeah, Luz murmured, resting so her arm wrapped around Amity's waist. The movie continued, with the villain killing almost all of the characters. The last pair consisted of a man, who reminded Luz of Fred Jones, and a younger boy who looked like he lived in clubs. Club Boy is so dead, Amity murmured, causing Luz to laugh. My money is on Fred Wannabe. Traps don't work on superhumans, dude. Luz said back, getting a groan from Amity in response. You're telling me you cannot stop a basketball-wielding serial killer with a net? He'll cut the net with the barbed wire. As Luz said that, the trap went off, catching Club Boy in it. Oh no, they said in unison, causing Luz to giggle. He's gonna club Boy to death. Poor dude. The killer passed Club Boy, instead sneaking attack Fred Jones as he failed to get away. The killer turned around to face Club Boy. He pulled his hood down, looking only at Club Boy, avoiding the screen. No way, dude! Were Club Boy's last words as he got bob-wired. His delivery! Luz laughed. Why did he scream like that? Did you get the second one? I gotta know what that poor boy saw. Amity laughed, glancing through the stacks of movies beside them. Yeah, Luz stood up and grabbed the movie, putting the new disc in the DVD player and removing the other. You can't just leave me like that. I'm cold, Amity said as she leaned back and stretched out her arms, beckoning Luz over. You're the one that wanted to see the next movie, Luz reminded her, snuggling as she put the first one back into its case. An overdramatic sigh from Amity. Luz eventually came back. After situating themselves into their earlier positions, they started the second movie, ready to see what Club Boy saw. If this is a reference to some horror slasher fic, I have no idea what it is because I don't watch those types of movies. Yes, I'm uncultured, I know. First I say I don't watch Full Metal Alchemist, and now I say this. Actually, I don't think I say I don't like Full Metal Alchemist in this day's videos. I think that's in the upcoming days. But yeah, at one point I say I have never watched Full Metal Alchemist. Do not kill me, please! Kingston, I see you typing. Kingston, are you cultured? Don't be ashamed if you are not. I, too, am not cultured. Like, at all, actually. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, sometimes people will be like, oh my god, what do you mean you've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street? Or the Freddy Krueger movies? The Halloween movies? I think the only slasher I have ever seen has to be Terrifier 3. And only Terrifier 3. I still haven't seen Terrifier 2. Or 1. I just went straight to 3. And then most likely when Terrifier 4 comes out, I'm most likely gonna go watch it. With my friend. My IRL friend made me go watch it. Which reminds me, I gotta start looking at what movies are coming out in January to have a list of movies that I would want to go watch with my significant other if they come over here. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But definitely some. Hi Storm. He's so adorable. He has his little oh, you look so cute. I bought him a little sweater, so he's adorable looking right now, and I cannot wait to show you guys his little sweater. It's so cute, I promise. I'm gonna show it off more towards Christmas. So I think December 1st I'm gonna show it off. I know the Discord already has seen it, but I'm probably gonna like post a video of like him wearing it or just a bunch of pictures of him wearing it or something like that. Okay, as always, my range. Wait, hold up. They kissed in this one, right? Yeah. They did a little smoochy smooch. I like that. Well, it was not in the mouth, but like it was in the cheek. I like it. It reminded me of the picture I chose. I chose correctly. Oh my god, it's so adorable. Okay, as always, my raindrops. Make sure to eat. What the fuck? Make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Subscribe to see more of my content. I'm about to get murdered. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.